Right guys, so welcome to another video. What's going to happen today is we're going to wrap this door. As you can see, mine's going to be a little bit different, but it's the exact same principle as if you was doing the full door. I've just got obviously the YouTube logo and that in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some cutting tape for the door for the actual strip itself. Basically this allows you to cut the wrap a nice clean cut without using a knife on the actual bodywork itself. So what we're going to do again, we're going to wrap it in the satin green. If you are new to obviously these videos, then click on the channel. We did the quarter panel. Obviously you haven't seen this one yet, but that's going to probably come after the last bit, obviously after the rear quarter panel. Everything clean, prepped as per usual. You want to take off your wing mirror, as I mentioned earlier, and you also want to take off your door handle. If you want to know how to take them off, link is in the description for that. I've done it before, I'm not going to go through all that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to prep it all. We've measured this at 60 inches by 36. That is for the whole panel itself. What I'm going to do is put it on and then cut the excess bit for the actual bit on the there. This is awkward for the bottom bit, so I'm just going to cut that in half, and then we're going to do both bits. Obviously after we'll concentrate on the top and then do the bottom after that. Alright guys, so what I want to talk to you about is obviously the wrapping tape. As you can see, it's wrap cut. Basically on this tape, if you can see just here when it focuses, you have a little bit on the left hand side which is the actual string that cuts it. So what you want to do, for example, we're wrapping this top bit, you need to have the thicker side where the actual tape is, not there, on the bit that you want to get rid of. So basically the bit you want to keep, don't flip this the other way around so the tape's on this side, because what it'll do is it'll leave a like a bump underneath the wrap and it won't stick properly. So as I mentioned as well in all these videos, I've basically taught myself how to wrap. I've not done any training or anything like that. This is basically my own way. This has been done at the side of the road, as you can see. So ideally you want to do it in obviously a environment where there's no wind and such, but you can still get good results, as you can see right here, by just doing it obviously outside. Also when using this wrapping tape, make sure you leave an overhang so you can actually peel it off and use it to cut, which I'll show you again later on. Just make sure you leave that overhang, because if you don't, you will struggle to cut it. Right, okay, so with that being laid now, I did forget to cut it, but we can do both bits in one, which I'm going to show you. You work on your top half first. So work on this half, pushing it up, and then you can relift this back up and position it down when you need to.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. But they're out like Somo, cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on now. They don't know, or maybe they stop.
So like we did with the first one, we've picked a point. So this is going to be the centre section. Basically as if you was doing the whole door. Like I said, we've only got to go up to here, so that's why I don't need to go any further, but if you was doing it, you'd start the whole section in the middle. Don't be put off by the door handle, you can get around that quite easy, but you just want to do layers as you're going up. Basically like a typewriter would, is to go in lines and lines and lines all the way up till it's finished. Because if you try and do one bit, like I mentioned in the other one, on this side, then you might end up re-pulling it all off because you need to reposition it. Like this bit here, this is telling me I need to re-pull it that way a little bit more. So once we've got all this bit done up here, I can lift this side up and re-pull it that way a little bit more as well. So we're going to get all this stuck down on this corner.
Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic. When you roll with us, and we won't live forever. But I will remember when I met you in the summer.
Now we've got to here is we can lift the panel back up on this side. You want to lift it up to the point where obviously you need to, where it's got too much tension. Pull it back and pull it as tight as possible. And then again, go back to your centre section right here and start working it across. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish this top bit. So we're going to pull this down at the top, like so, and work our way along while we're pulling on this, so we're causing a lot of tension at the top. Don't panic, take your time. Make sure you're pulling it down to release the pressure at the top. Right, so this bit here, we've got the mirror, which I'm going to get closer so you guys can see how we do this bit. Right guys, so obviously I brought you guys a little bit closer for this one. Don't let this one defeat you. Just because you've got a little hole, it's the same as the indicator surround. You want to make sure you go round, let the tension go inside here. So if you have a little bubble when you're going over a little gap like this, let it go into the middle of this instead. As you can see, dead straightforward. Obviously, like I said, this is why you remove your mirrors and such, so you can actually just get right in there. Now we're going to leave this so far for shaping up, but we will get rid of all this and tuck this in a little bit more. But I'm going to start working on the bottom bit now, so we'll get straight to that. Alright guys, so now we've done this top section all nice and smooth, as you can see. We're going to work on this lower section here. Now this bit here, you can see it's got quite a bit of a bubble in it, so again, to reduce that, we're going to lift the wrap up. And just reposition this, get the air bubbles out at the top. It doesn't quite get them out, you can lift it up a tiny bit more. So we've got this little bit here, a little bit further up, so we'll get that out, gives us a fresh line basically to work off. So now you've got two ways you can do this. If you've got two people, you can just brush it along like so, and just work your way down. But if you've got one, you can just pull it down and stretch it like so, and then just start pushing it against it like that.
And I came to your town, we fell in love, and we burned it to the ground, and we could be together, baby, but I gotta leave soon, everybody's listening now, but we got nothing to.
Right, so we've got the cutting tape under the door right here. You need to make sure that that is a solid obviously bond, so just go across it with your finger and also with some heat as well. So once that's done, you want to get to your top end and obviously cut it that way instead. Right, okay, so as you can see here, I've took the string off the back. You just use a knife and just peel it off. Make sure you guide the actual tape where you want it to be, so make a slit in the wrap, otherwise it won't work. Once that's done, get hold of the string, hold the wrap tight as I mentioned, and then like I said, just pull it all the way up, as you can see. So obviously doing that allows you to pull off this layer, as you can see right there. It gives you a nice clean crisp edge. I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and then I'll get back to you guys in a minute, because we're going to do this bottom bit. So I'm not actually going to pull all that off yet, and I'm going to short it all to what we need. As you can see here, I've just lifted this end up, re-pushed it down a little bit on the actual line itself, because we've got to do the bottom of the door as well. So
When I met you in the summer, when I met you in the summer, I met you in the summertime with your fine ass. Merlot in that wine glass. She dope as hell from Jersey, baby. White girl, but the curves are crazy. And she up all night like Adderall. She like sushi too, we compatible. And these other guys average, so they mad, you know, cause I'm ill.
Right, so we're going to finish this little bit off down in this corner. It does cut quite a bit, so I'm just going to use my finger to push it all out. As you can see, it's quite easy to do. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cut around this. I'm going to shape all this up. I'm not going to show you that on camera because it's very, very simple. I know I don't want these videos to be way too long. Again, like I've said before, go around this area, go for your thickest side first so we can wrap it around. When you get to this bottom bit, don't cut past this bit because you're going to have to wrap it around a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you in a second. Right, so we've got the underside of the door. So basically all I've done now is just cut around every single panel just so I can actually get the door open. And then we're going to do the underside right here. Very, very simple. Should be very, very quick as well, to be honest with you.
Like a dragon roll. Couple girls in my room, but they don't need no makeup though. They just trying to party. Live too fast to take it slow. Got summer flings and these summer things, but we just making memories. Just promise you'll remember me in that time I met you in the sun.
Right, so that is done. Like I said in the first video, I'm just going to go around and cut it all off. If you're not sure how to do your edges, I've shown you the first video. I'm not going to keep showing you repeating it, so just go back to the video and refer to that. So I'm going to go around all this, tidy it all up, and then show you how to sort out this top edge as well. What I'm going to do now is sort out this top bit and cut around this and the door handle. Again, very, very simple. This is the only time I'm going to use a squeegee is for these edges. So you just want to pull this down a little bit and then get that tucked in into them edges up the top. This basically relieves the stress at the top of the wrap because it's sitting on that little black thing at the top, the rubber like support seals thing. So once that's down like that, you just do the same on the other side as well. Now with this area right here on the door, I will show you that on the other side actually as we speak, because that side is done. There is an area just here that actually goes into the door, so we need to leave an overhang for that for obvious reasons. So obviously now we've cut down that. This bit on this corner, you basically open your door and fold it all in. But once you have cut down there, just go over it again and just tuck it all in. So now once that's done, now obviously, like I said, we're going to go around this section here, heat it up around it. Once you've heated it up around, just put your knife in and follow the natural body line. Like so, and stick it all down with your finger, and like I said, we're going to work on that inside bit. Very, very simple. Just open your door, fold it over like we've done before, and cut around it. Alright, so obviously now we've got the door handle, so this is the last bit basically. What we're going to do is we're going to use the heat. This bit here, we can push this in a little bit, but a majority of this is hidden under your door handle, so don't worry about obviously it coming over it or cutting it too short. So what we're going to do now here is you can actually, now we've relieved the tension, is start wrapping this inside the actual door itself. As you can see, with a little bit of heat, it sticks quite easy. We will cut that bit off here because we want a nice smooth line all the way through. Just push it down, give it a bit of power, and then obviously go around this a little bit more so you can just cut round it a little bit. And there you go. Like that, that's it done. So I'm going to shape round all this. You don't need to see it again. Cut round all this, make it all nice and neat, cut round this as well. And then that's basically the panel done. I'm going to put the mirror and everything back on so you guys can see it. Right guys, so that's it for obviously that video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. In the next one we're going to do the rear quarter panel, which is just here. So yeah, obviously when the car's done it should all be finished. Like I said, I've done this as a wrapping series to help you guys out, other people as well. This can be used on other cars. You usually do this and this as one piece, but because I haven't, because I've got this in the middle, the black strip, but it is the same principle, you just need a bigger sheet. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe and all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next wrapping video. Peace.
And I came to your town. We fell in love. Then we burned it to the ground. And we could be